When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I got myself a farm, and I did what I could. So I first came to this land, I wasn't a wealthy man, meaning a rich man. Got myself a farm, and that farm, like I said, was a lot of hard work. So much work, in fact, that I got a big muscle in my arm. Let me see your big muscle in your arm. All right, well that's what I called my farm. I'm gonna sing, I called my farm. I want you to put your arm up and sing, the muscle in my arm. Ready? Let's try that. I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. Oh, beautiful. Ready? Here we go, let's try it again. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. But the land was sweet and good, and I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I got myself a shack, and I did what I could. So I needed a place to live, and so I built a shack. Had to chop down trees and cut them into logs and build a wooden shack to live in. And that too was a lot of hard work. In fact, I broke my back doing that. Let me see y'all with a broken back. So I called my shack, break my back. So when I sing, I called my shack, sing, break my back. Very good. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. All right, you gotta keep up. We're gonna keep adding to it. So here we go. Called my shack, break my back. And I called my shack, break my back. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. But the land was sweet and good, and I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I got myself a cow, and I did what I could. So I got myself a cow. What do you think I wanted to get from that cow? Milk, yeah. Well, I told you it was hard times, so that cow didn't give me any milk. Let me see you try to milk a cow here. Nothing coming out. I called my cow, no milk now. Let me hear you sing that. I called my cow, no milk now. All right, here we go. And I called my shack. All right, here we go. And I called my cow, no milk now. And I called my shack, break my back. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. But the land was sweet and good, and I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I got myself a pig, and I did what I could. Now that pig just stayed a little baby runt pig. Let me see you hold a little baby pig there. I called my pig, won't grow big. Let me hear you. I called my pig, won't grow big. All right, here we go. And I called my pig, won't grow big. And I called my shack, break my back. And I called my cow, no milk now. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. But the land was sweet and good, and I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. So I got myself a duck, and I did what I could. Well, that duck didn't bring me anything but more bad luck. Let me see you with a duck there. And that's just what I called my duck. I called my duck more bad luck. Try that. I called my duck more bad luck. Okay. I messed up the order last time. We'll see if I can get it straight this time. And I called my duck more bad luck. And I called my pig, won't grow big. And I called my cow, no milk now. And I called my shack, break my back. And I called my farm, the muscle in my arm. But the land was sweet and good, and I did what I could. When I first came to this land, I was not a wealthy man. And I got myself a wife, and I did what I could. Now I know two different ways we can take this song, two different versions, but we're gonna do it the nice way. My wife just so happened to be the love of my life. Can you do one of those little hearts? I'm not sure, yeah. So we're gonna sing, call my wife, the love of my life. Very nice. All right, this is the last one. See if you can get them all. Here we go. And I call my wife, the love of my life.